watching WION. Now, we've heard of refugees of war, famine, natural calamities and so on, but there's hardly anyone in the world who has had to leave their country for using a particular currency. Well, as it turns out, Estonian national Otto De Voogd is the world's first Bitcoin refugee. WION's Archit Sinha brings us his story.
Otto De Voogd is not an ordinary man. An Estonian national, he now lives in the Netherlands as the world's first Bitcoin refugee.
I call myself a Bitcoin refugee because I left one country because of the way they tried to stop Bitcoin. And in particular, because they tried to use me as to make an example. I thought it was better for me, safer for me, as well as especially for my family, to leave and to move to a country that was much more welcoming to new technology, which happened to be Holland. Of course, I was originally Dutch, so it wasn't too difficult.
Estonia is the birthplace of Skype, the popular video calling application. Clearly, this is not a country that is new to disruptive technologies. So why did the Estonian government adopt a conservative approach towards cryptocurrencies?
I think that maybe they see in Bitcoin and in blockchain a threat to their power. And so we have seen with other countries, like say Russia, for instance, where they have banned Bitcoin at times and then relaxed a little bit and then banned again, and you never really know what the situation is. But Estonia gave off a different vibe. They pretended to be very welcoming, and I believed that at the time. So I wasn't scared and I didn't hide myself, and I was just doing it in the open and trying to promote Bitcoin. I challenged them and said I do not think I should have to answer your questions. And I went to court to get that accepted, but that didn't work out in the end. But in the meantime, I was gone.
In Europe, Otto is the only person to pay rent in Bitcoins. He believes that this is the future of transactions. In fact, he tells us that with demonetization in India, Bitcoins are likely to be on the rise there too.
I'm the first person in the Netherlands and maybe in Europe to pay my rent in Bitcoin. I think that what happened in India actually undermines trust in government, at least trust in the government controlling your currency. You suddenly see that the central power can cause a lot of problem for you, even if you have cash, which is kind of amazing. I mean, here we are maybe worried about the government controlling banks and electronic banking and, let's say the cashless society. But in India, apparently, it has also shown to everybody that they can also actually affect the non-electronic cash world. It's probably wiser to hold some Bitcoins than to hold rupee notes. I guess that's the lesson that a lot of people are going to take from this. Obviously, for most people, this won't be within reach because there's still a technological barrier. You need to have either a good phone or a computer, electricity, internet. So that may not always be as easy, but it's a big country. So even if, say, 0.1% starts, that's already huge.
This is Archit Sinha reporting from Arnhem, WION.